10 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the AEF Season 3. My name's Rude Negative, and let's get cracking with tonight's cast. Brought to you by Summersby Cider. We've got Yellow Solo Mid Reborn playing against a sweet original name, and it's going to be an interesting game. YSMR are chumps. They didn't know that they had a game apparently, and they called Nevd a few different names, and well, they're here now, so thank God for that. A Lycan ban, along with the Beastmaster. I think the Beastmaster's a good ban. He's been destroying pubs. He's, I don't know what it was about Beastmaster or the changes that were made, but he's just super strong. I think maybe it's the changes to his summon skill, giving him a random neutral. You know, potentially you can have a random neutral at level 7, which is before 10 minutes in the game, and there's very few heroes that can actually deal with a large neutral creep that early. As the game goes later, heroes become more able, but early in the game, especially if you go the Moon build. Moon? No, not Moon. Who's that bloke? David Hull. Who's that? I can't even remember what his nickname is. He played a whole bunch of Timbersaw for DC at TI. Anyway, if you go that build and you go Quick Helm with the Dominator, again you can have like 2 large creeps, a boar, and you just you can destroy people. You can run over lanes very, very easily. So, point being, it makes sense to ban the Beastmaster here. The Viper's going to get taken away as well as the Night Stalker and the Anti-Magoo, which is fair enough. Anti-Mage has been very, very strong. The buffs to Banal Fury, enough to tip him over the edge, as well as his talent changes. We're going to have some quick picks. Spirit Breaker and Venge into Storm Spirit. Wow, that's a very, very early pick by YSMR. Picking up the mid laner very, very early. Well, it must be a strat that they're going to run here. They picked it straight away into the Spirit Breaker. And the Storm Spirit is vulnerable early. Before that level 6, he can be ganked, and he is vulnerable to dying. I'm going to see what sweet original name ban here in the second phase of bans. I'm going to take away the AA first. Insta Weaver ban. Okay, fair enough. And then straight back to sweet original name. What I want to know is are we going to see anything interesting? Is there going to be anything weird? Because the meta is brand new. We're going to see a Cancer Lancer ban. Okay, fair enough. No Cancer Lancer here today. And
10 seconds remaining.
Let's get on the Dota buff. Let's see what's
5 seconds remaining.
Let's see what the dealio is.
Team pick.
This week we'll see. It seems like Earth Spirit and Venge actually. Venge 5 games, 4 wins. That's pretty good. Centaur 4 games, 4 wins.
10
Clearly,
seconds
they can see that. And Marana 4 games, 1 win. That's probably not going to be on the list of heroes they want to pick up. The OD has been banned. Okay, they don't want to have the OD matching up against the Storm Spirit. The Queen of Pain is still on the table, and the Queen of Pain does look very strong right now. The Silencer is going to get picked. I don't think the Silencer has been... No, it has been picked once, and it won. So that was last week it was picked up. So, interested to see
10 seconds remaining.
How this goes. Now, in terms of previous results,
5 seconds remaining.
Sweet original name lost last week 2-0 against Thunder Chickens. They also lost against Fox Gaming Youth. They did beat Mama Need Tangos, and that's really it. This is the first time that Sweet original name has played against Yellow Solo Mid Reborn. Whereas YSMR, they lost against Mavericks. They lost against Le Voyage and Equinox as well. They beat Mama Ne Tango. So these two teams should be relatively evenly matched because they have some similar results. So we'll see which team is going to be the stronger here tonight And Crystal Maiden has been picked. And I need to fix my dog.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Puck!
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Okie dokie, and I'm back. So, as I was saying, Crystal Maiden. Crystal Maiden hasn't really seen a lot of play in the last couple of months. She was really not favoured in the previous meta, 7.06. And it looks like Puck. So is this going to be a Puck offlane? Interesting. Whereas Sweet Original Name going to pick up the Juggernaut.
Radiant team ban.
Chaos Knight is going to be banned. I love the ban of the Chaos Knight. Because screw trying to deal with that hero. It is, like, Chaos Knight has always been Hero Deletion Simulator. And it's just hard to deal with the hero because he gets so tanky. And then he casts his W on someone and they die.
5 seconds
And then he
remaining.
casts his W again and someone else dies.
Radiant team.
And unless you've got some, very good solutions for the hero, then it's just impossible to deal with. So we're going to see Magnus be banned. Magnus, natural pairing for the Juggernaut, and also goes quite well with the Venge and the Spirit Breaker. The Venge is quite stat heavy, and the Magnus, of course, boosts
5 seconds
that
remaining.
base damage. It also just kind of ties into the plus damage kind of idea that Sweet Original Name would have going. There's also a lot of early push as well. Venge comes online very, very early, and the Juggernaut with the Juggernaut with the Healing Ward also is very, very strong, very early, lots of push. Sven stands ready. Okay. The Rogue Knight is going to be the carry for YSMR.
10 seconds remaining.
It's fair enough. I think it's a good pickup. It deals okay with the Juggernaut. The armor from the Sven does a lot to just completely nullify the Juggernaut's Omni Slash, and then you can also kill the Juggernaut inside of the Blade Fury Spin, which is the important thing that you look for. Snowman is going to be taking the Invoker and going mid. I like this set. Looks like Dark Artistry plus the Immortal Hair plus the Immortal Hands I wanted. Zakamondo, the stand-in, is going to be on the Venge. Exodius is going to be the Spirit Breaker. Aku on the Silence. Chase Rivers taking the Juggernaut. Saz on the Sven. As the stand-in. The other stand-in for YSMR will be Grollercost. With a few other players playing the other heroes. That'll tell you in a minute. Oh boy. So this game should be interesting. And as I said, very similar results from both of the teams thus far. We need to check out this set.
Prepare for
Yeah, I'm
battle.
on it. Oh, it's autographed by Purge. Like, why would you? I would have got an autograph from like an Invoker player, like Miracle, say. Anyway, that's just me. But sure, Purge, why not? So DC is going to be on the Storm Spirit going mid. Grimace on the Puck, and I missed someone. Saz, wasn't? No, I talked about Saz. Nevdi. Nevdi, the chump himself, on the Kunka. Admiral Chump. And we'll see what happens here. The way the changes to the runes have kind of shaped up is that the safe lane rune for each side is very, very hard to secure. It tends to be that the off lane for the opposite side can invade and take that rune. As you can see here, Exodius and Aku Aku are posturing up. Nevdi and Grolocost are a long way back, as well as Saz. They do have a lot of stun and hold though, between the Frostbite, the Torrents, and the Stormhammer from the Sven. Looks like they're not going to contest. They are, they're not. They're too far away, and they're too late. And that's 3 runes to Sun, so they misread the situation there, and well, that's that. But we could have first blood. As I said, lots of hold and stun. They're going to charge in. They're going to start charge through. The uphill miss just ruins it all. And that's going to be all she wrote there. Of course, that doesn't work. Meanwhile, DC going to play the classic matchup. Storm Spirit v Invoker, mid lane. And imagine that DC is going to go okay. There's not really much that either hero can do pre-6. Well, there's not really much the Invoker can do, period. Not without help anyway. Before 6, the Storm Spirit really can't do much either in terms of solo killing the Invoker. But once he does hit 6, it could be party on in the mid lane. Meanwhile, Aku Aku is being punched in the head. Exodius is going to stand in there and brawl with Grolocost. Well, that's a lot of damage, and I'm not sure yet. They're going to go in on Nefty, but a little bit far away. This is a Spirit Breaker off lane, which is just playing weird. But okay. Not going to be in range for the Frostbite, and not enough mana either. So Exodius is going to TP home. He'll get a free trip back with the Charge of Darkness. Meanwhile, Grimace here in the top lane. He's got level 2, so he's doing okay. 1 CS so far. His job is kind of just not to die, and, well, a lot would have to go wrong up here for him to die. Chase Rivers getting a fair amount of space. The wave is pushing in quite hard, however. Nifty being charged, as I said, free trip back for the Space Cow. Snowman and DC. Well, DC is actually leading this lane right now, but Snowman is putting the hurt on as much as he can. Applying some pressure and trying to do what he can. He's already used Cold Snap, I wonder why. Generally speaking, as an Invoker, you don't want to use Cold Snap. Charge is going to hit, then the Frostbite. This is going to be a DD for Nefty. He's only level 1 though, so he doesn't hit that hard. 100 damage, level 1, yeah. You nearly hit as hard as Tiny. I'm going to chase down this Arcane Curse in 1. The Sunstrike is going to hit, and well, that's first blood for Snowman in the mid lane. That's what he's going to need, more of that, for sure. And Exodius is just going to try and run back. In fact, he's going to charge back to the lane, and he's going to be fine. He'll probably head back base and heal up, and then look to return to lane with a free Charge of Darkness. And well, this mid lane is still, well, it's definitely in DC's favour right now. He's certainly out CSing the Snowman Invoker. And that's kind of to be expected here in the early game, because the Invoker really doesn't have many points in Exort, not really that many points in the bonus damage, and it makes it hard to last hit, especially against the Storm Spirit with a decent attack animation, Remnant and Overload, which are both CSing abilities. You know, you place the Remnant in the wave, just like that, you get the last hit, get the deny, easy game. But Snowman is doing what he can to put the hurt on. And the bottle is helping keep DC nice and healthy. Here comes a gank. Sunstrike, Cold Snap, and that is a dead Electric Mexican. He'll be having a siesta in the fountain for the next 5 seconds or so, and then he'll be back, I dare say, with a vengeance. Nevdi is going to snipe a rune. Here comes Exodius back mid. I wonder why. Okay, bit strange. Invoker's rushing the Hand of Midas. and immediately he starts trying to put the hurt on. Chase Rivers doing okay up here. He's not quite as farmed as the Sven. You're going to make a go on the Grimace here. One stun. Phase shift. And he's fine. Easy puck play there, and well, could this be a turnaround here? Nevdy's in the area. He has X, and well, that's a dead venge. Grimace though has overplayed his hand. The Blade Fury comes through and well wrecks him. And Purge points it out. Yes, thanks Purge for the autograph. Much appreciated. Shit. I missed the joke. See, I'm just not on my game with the memeing and the jokes tonight. Maybe it has something to do with the three cans of cider I've drank already. Maybe, who knows? I'm interested to see what Chase Rivers does here and what item he goes for on the Juggernaut. We've seen well, it was Manta Diffusal was the new hotness. However, is it Battle Fury again? It was a long time ago that Battle Fury on Juggernaut was a thing, and well, is it a thing again? Invoker has finished up his boots and is well halfway to his Midas. Well, halfway, a little bit under halfway. Crystal Maiden is kind of hanging around mid here. Exodius is going to smoke up and actually go for this gank. I don't think they're going to have enough damage here. Even well, there's no Sunstrike for starters, so it's not going to work out well. The Bashers though, he's a Bash Lord. Exodius is going to pay for his sins, though. I think, yeah. You're not going to solo kill a level 5 Storm Spirit, but it is space for the Invoker. Someone we haven't spoken about is Saz. He's got his treads up. Level 5, but only 2 points skilled right now. He's saving his skill points. This is going to be a max cleave Sven all of a sudden if he needs it. Here comes the charge, Saz. He gets bopped and walks away, and there we go. There's 3 points in Great Cleave. No worries. I love this approach. It's something that I personally probably should do more, and it's something that has been done on Luna a lot in the past. You save your skill points, and then all of a sudden you turn on, maximum points in glaives and party time. So I feel like right now Chase Rivers is a little bit underfarmed, and it has to go down to, I think, the influence of Grimace here in the offlane on the puck. Doing a good job holding the Juggernaut down, not really giving him as much space as well he would want. Meanwhile though, Snowman in the mid lane has absolutely steamed ahead. He was behind the Storm Spirit, but all of a sudden 25 denies and 38 last hits. He is looking real good right now, and well, there's a kill in the bottom lane, and Aku going down. And for chat's benefit, I'll call people whatever I want. If I want to call this guy Grimace, I will. If I want to call this guy Chase, last name Rivers, I will. If I want to call this guy Zacharias, I will. Exodius is rotating through the Radiant Jungle right now. Looking to snipe a rune, I would say. Yeah, snipes it. Very nice. Finds the CM jungling. She pops a bit of a beefing from the Hellbear Smasher. Oh, there's a stun and a Sunstrike. That's a dead Crystal Maiden. Meanwhile, Nevdy could be in trouble. Here comes a buffed up Sven. But he don't really attack that fast, and well, he could be in too deep now. Aku is just going to walk it off with the boots. Exodius is going to TP out. They do have the hold on the silencer, and Grimace shows up to the party.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, Midas finished for Snowman. He's a happy boy. That's Jesus, that's an 8-minute 45 Midas. That's very, very good. 2 kills, 1 assist, and all of a sudden it's looking like a very, very good Invoker game. Chase Rivers is going to just push a little bit here. Maxed out Blade Fury, 1 in Healing Wood, 1 in Blade Dance. It's looking pretty good for him. Here comes Exodius, free damage. Bit of a right click. Yeah, no worries. Has putting the hurt on as much as he can. The nuke's going to come in from the... Oh! The combo! Someone forgot there was an Invoker in the game. And, well, Snowman just snipes him out from the mid lane. Meanwhile, Exodius goes back in. He says, I'm manning up on the little Crystal Maiden. Let's party. There's the bash. This could be a kill. There's going to be a lot of damage. Another bash! Well, the Ball Lightning from DC is going to finish up one. Krolikos does pop from the Arcane Curse. So that's a 1-for-1. Well, a 2-for-1, really. By the time you consider the Invoker Sunstrike, and well, it's good news. 4-set Invoker. And while Chase Rivers, he's going to max out Healing Ward by the looks of it. I like this build. I like the idea, and well, there's 75 gold for Grimace. Easy CS. Easy money. Nempty has found enough money for Arcane Boots and level 4, so he's doing quite well right now. He's probably pretty happy with where he sits. Lycomondo, level 4 as well, but he's only got Tranquils. Not nearly as valuable as the Arcanes. Things look like they're just going to slow down a little bit. Looks like the Storm Spirit will be going for the Bloodstone straight away. Pause due to lag. Fair enough. To fix stuff, me and Jug lagging. Be right back. Okay. Looks like the Manta style is going to be the pick here as we have a pause. Looks like I've triggered chat with the, the Battle Fury talk. Don't remind Chance. I swear he goes at every fucking game for no reason. Hey, look, you know, I'm a fan of a good Battle Fury. I built Battle Fury on Axe, and yes, it was as bad as you think it was. And well, the thing about Juggernaut is he needs attack speed, and yes, Battle Fury is good for farming, but it doesn't really, like, it's not that great. Like, Anti-Mage, the Battle Fury is good on Anti-Mage because he naturally is fairly heavy on attack speed. Like, he attacks fairly quick. His lower base attack time means that every point of Agi just gives him a little bit more than it does get Juggernaut. So, I think that the Manta style is still superior. Gives you good fighting ability, good stats, good attack damage. You know, it kind of amps up your blade dance as well. You know. Very reliable crit. The blade dance, most reliable in the game, 35%. For those of you who didn't pass Year 7 Mathematics, that's 1 in 3. It's better than 1 in 3. But you can call it 1 in 3 just cause. So it looks like this Invoke is going to have a relatively good Axe timing. Right now, Chase Rivers is going to disconnect and try and fix his wooden PC. And I think that this game is all of a sudden looking really, really nice for Sweet Original Name. The reason I additionally say that is because Nullifier is an item. Now, you might say, why do you say that, you know, Nullifier is a good thing? Dispels the target and mutes them for 5 seconds. So, Nullifier will allow you to diffuse off the Warcry bonus armor. So if the Juggernaut, if the Juggernaut happens to Omnislash the Sven, or even some of these other heroes that are buffed with the Warcry bonus armor, he will have an answer if he wants it. My dog's come to visit. Hello, puppy. What do you want? Well, while they're paused, I'm going to mute the mic so I don't have to keep talking, and I'll see you guys on the other side.
Much obliged.
Okie dokie, and we're back. Looks like there is no solving Aku's wooden PC problem. Apparently, well, that's going to be a deep dive if they're serious about that one. So they're just trying to punch Saz a little bit. Does have the healing salve though, so I'm not sure what real difference that's going to make there. I've seen Zaccamondo rotate here into the bottom lane, and well, wonder if Saz is that greedy. He's kind of greedy. He wants it. Is he baiting though? The silence? Oh, and the sunstrike. Come on, skill your 6, dude! Exodius! The fuck are you doing? Bruh, come on, that was a kill. He didn't skill his 6 even though he had it. Or he misskilled. Well, that is a kill. Nefty is going to get dived here, and it looks like, what? Somehow... Oh, it was the Arcane Curse that got him. Anyway. I was too busy raging at Exodius. I feel like he fucked up. Meanwhile, Chase here, pushing this top lane. The healing ward is keeping the push going, and that's an easy tower. And well, we've got the Manta style now as well. So it's up, and the dogs come to visit. I may have to take him out.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Alright. A bit of pressure now. The mid tower is getting fairly low. I'm gonna go take out the dog. Be right back.
Dominating.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Whoa, what'd I miss?
A prize.
Deary me. So we're back. Dogs just don't understand the importance of Dota, you know. It's hard to explain to them. What is that? Sentry. Okay. They're going to smoke straight past a Radiant ward, so they might not see this coming. Nefty is in the trees. DC is coming. Whoop, there's the stun. Into the global. All the hate onto the Storm Spirit, and well, that's the nerd. Meanwhile, Grimace gets the 3-man coil in the turnaround. The boat's going to connect. It hits on 2. They might get 2 return kills here. Exodius is getting low. Aku is gone. And, well, there's DC. He buys back into the game. What? Why? Why did he buy back?
Dire's bottom tower.
That's just a waste of gold, isn't it? You buy back, get the kill, but you know, 60% gold buyback penalty. Meanwhile, Chase Rivers just pushing away here. Not really anything that can stop him from Blade Fury TPing. Is he going to feed the ward again? There's the Blade Fury and the TP. Nefty X-Masters himself. Should have dropped his boots or something. That might have worked. Zaccamondo swaps in the Svenarino. Sunstrike misses. That is a dead Sven though. All of a sudden, Sweet Original Name are getting a lot done across the map. I was going to say that the Spirit Breaker had been underwhelming thus far, however, in combination with the Venge, all of a sudden they are getting a lot done around the map. There's the Healing Ward. This is the new buff that you can cast Healing Ward while in Blade Fury. And well, this is just tier 1. The safe lane tier 1 is just going to be gone, and I don't think they're going to get the mid lane tier 1 or the top tier 1 either in trade, so Sun getting the better out of the map right now. And the Invoker, however, is in a world of hurt. He's dead though. Or is he? The swap saves him. Zaccamondo saving his mid laner. Good stuff there, and, well, it's that under tower. Zaccamondo, don't break that coil. He broke the coil. Dude, you don't break the coil anymore. Like, seriously, that fucking damage is just unreal. 300 damage for breaking it, level 1. No worries. That's a level 4 nuke in any other terms. Meanwhile, Chase Rivers is going to get stunned. I don't think that they really can do much. Just there's the Blade Fury TP and another tower. So map position is very, very good right now for Squid Original Name, and well, DC is getting run at. Still no Bloodstone on the horizon.
Stupendous.
Yes, you're a strong, independent woman who needs no man. Good on you. We'll listen to your roar. To be fair, I'd run away from a DD Spirit Breaker with ult as well. So this is going to pull out of the charge. Besides, better of it when he spots Grogcost. Well, there's another another tower. Snowman is just farming up right now. 16-minute Ags, Midas, and most of the Yules. Really wanted to go the Yules for the silence for the puck, and also the frostbite, I would say. I have to wonder. Oh, big fight, bottom lane. There's the Omni Slash. Chase Rivers is going to get a kill. I don't think he wants to hang around and fight the Sven, who's all red and angry. Yeah, I have to wonder about the usefulness of a Kaya on the Invoker. Some of the Chaos Media contact damage, and also the Forge Spirit summoned. Okay, interesting. Sounds good. Does get killed. Chase Rivers comes back in. Has the Manta style now. Has no hold for the CM. Well, there's a crit. And that's a dead CM. Sweet Original Name have hit a timing right now and are looking very, very strong. And YSMR just haven't found any answers. Snowman is just in their booty right now. Running at a Storm Spirit. Loves it. So, here we are. 18 minutes in the game, and it almost looks like Sun are playing turbo mode right now. We've got a lot of items, a lot of money, and a lot of map control. No towers on the bottom side of the map, and well, just this tier 2 now here in the mid lane, and just a tier 2 on the top, and well, said tier 2 is just about dead. Here comes the fight. Tornado, EMP. The Sven's going to get disarmed and drained of all his mana. 4-staff. Someone has a 4-staff? Holy shit. Aku is farmed. There's the coil. Only hits on one. The Sven is a long way up. Contact. Damage from the Meteor is going to roast the big red man. Chase Rivers. Blade Fury's up. The Storm Spirit, the Electric Mexican, could be in trouble here. Well, that's a feed. Nice job, Chase. AUS carries, man. Like, seriously, what was that? He just dies from the tower shot. Whoops. I immediately regret my decision. Meanwhile, Exodus is going to go top and split push. I'm going to go the Spirit Vessel. Interesting item, that one. Really good against Strength Heroes, actually. Not that they're... Well, it'd be really good against the Sven. This Sven has no lifesteal. We've seen a lot of Mask of Madness Sven, but not today. Echo Saber into Blink Dagger for the Svenerino. My concern right now for YSMR is really nothing has been done about the Invoker. The Invoker is huge. Let's have a look at the net worth. You know, he's 4,000 net worth ahead of DC on the Storm Spirit. That is a huge amount for a notoriously slow hero, and I wonder how is this going to end up. Unless they do something about the Invoker soon, he might just take over the game. Storm Spirit is pushing out the wave. He is charged by Exodus right now. The Invoker is on his way. This game... Oh, the Global Silence. They are going to commit to this hard. No Sunstrike, though. I don't know what Snowman is doing. Well, the Cold Snap Meteor is just going to make things real hard on the Sven, but I can't help but feel like Snowman has... maybe he hasn't. Maybe Exodius is fine. And he'll just Space Cow it away. Meanwhile, top lane, Chase Rivers. Just pushing and shit. No worries. Space created. Not sure why Invoker didn't just cast the Sunstrike there on the charge connection. Rivers is going to TP away. I wonder if we'll get to the 250 attack speed talent for Crystal Maiden. Absolutely.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Because like you can right click people for 50 damage. It's awesome. No, it's actually bad. It's so bad. She still have that damage talent? No, she doesn't. Yeah, you like have about 50 damage. It's good, real good. You hurt. Anyway, looks like the Diffusal Blade is going to be the next item for Chase Rivers. The attack speed 5 stats. Interesting. Uh-oh. Smoke. Now from YSMR, they're going Roche by the looks of it. Chase Rivers is very close. I'm not sure about this this play. Looks like they're not actually going to commit to it. It's probably for the best. Counter smoke now from SOM. Don't know if they know, but maybe they do know. They've seen the Sven farming, and that's a dead Sven. Chase Rivers is going to Blade Fury that off, and now he's in. He is in that booty, and Space Cow is just going to come mooing in and take out the Crystal Maiden. That's a dead nerd. And all of a sudden, Nevdi gets hit by the Sunstrike, but doesn't go to. It's not going to connect to anything. Delete anything rather. Oh, DC is in. Full on the Juggernaut. Gonna Blade Fury. Cast the ward back up a little bit. I think they can take this tower with alacrity. I feel like they can do it if they just commit to it and go hard. Here it is. Oh, Exodius gets hit by the Torrent and interrupted. Invoker throws the Tornado EMP. Just zoning out right now, and it looks like, yes, they're just going to back off. Easy 75 gold for Grimace.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They're smoked up right now and looking for a pick on the way out. Nakamondo might be the sacrificial lamb here. He's been seen. He's running as fast as he can. The long zip from DC. Well, that's a lot of hate, and Snowman is going to try and help, but not really much he can do here. He gets fuels. Oh, this is trouble. The Invoker is in trouble here. Can he play his way out of this? Very nice Tornado, going to hit on two. He may even turn this around here. The Sunstrike is going to hit too. They both TP out in time, however. Nevdi, no, well there his TP is, and he gets stunned. Cold Snap comes through, and oh, Sans is in a world of hurt right now. He could be in trouble. Defuse him, bro. What's he doing? Wow, he's caught by the ice wall, and that's another kill. 21 to 11, 11k net worth for Sweet Original Name, and they are looking the goods right now. Nice play from Grimace, clearing the creep wave. Chase Rivers, is he going to feed the courier the healing ward again? I wonder. Let's keep an eye on that. This could be YSMR's way back into the game. You know, if they add up all the courier, the healing ward kills they get from Chase Rivers. Could be good for them. Meanwhile, he's out here. Going Heaven's Halberd here. Seem to shut up the Sven by the looks of it. And Grimace is actually having a really, really good game on the puck. Building into the Ag Scepter. Love this right now. It's really their only answer to the Juggernaut Blade Fury TP. Only thing that could potentially pierce the magic immunity of the Blade Fury. going to have a basher from Juggernaut. And feeling wants more hold, wants more control. Has his BKB queued up next. The Blink Dagger finished. His farming timings are really slow, and you'd have to say that's because of the amount of time he spent on the sideline dead. Right now, both teams kind of postured up around the map. You can see the positioning from Sweet Original Name, that they've really set up a bit of a cordon here across the map, where they're looking to control and really minimise the amount of space that YSMR have to work with. More importantly, the Invoker still unchecked here, still unkilled as well. 5-0-7. He has a Lincoln's completed. On top of his BOT's, Yule's, Ags. He's farmed. Having a good game. I wonder, is it too early to start talking about the next game? I feel like this game is just super hard for YSMR. The Sven really isn't as big as he needs to be. The real turnaround mechanic would be a big storm hammer into boat, into, you know, kill everyone with 2 hits, but he just doesn't have the damage of the items to really do that at the moment, and feels like Sweet Original Name are just way too tanky to die to that kind of thing. Especially with the Venge, Zaccamundo playing very well on the Vengeful Spirit. Pulled off some very nice swaps. Oh, they're just going to dodge the EMP Tornado combo. Little bit of chip damage. And YSMR are in position to defend the high ground here, and it looks like Saz is drawing a line saying he wants to flank them the long way around. Turns out that 2 Trailer Park Girls weren't the only people that went round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Grimace? When was the Ags? I think the Ags is really important for the for YSMR, especially if they can get the Juggernaut to break said coil. 5 second stun. Is it 5 second? It's long. 4.5 second stun. It's insane. If he's a long way out here, I wonder what he's doing. This could be a major throw. Surely sees that. He's trying to get some vision up and de-ward potentially some of the dire vision here. And looks like SON are actually going to let this go. They're not going to contest the vision here. They're just going to let it be. Saz, on the other hand, is Zaccamundo swaps in this Crystal Maiden. The silence comes through. The Sven is silenced. There's the Blade Fury. It bounces up onto the high ground. The Sven's in trouble. The Sven is dead. And that's a double kill for Chase Rivers. Immediately, the puck is face shifted. The boat isn't going to connect. It's not actually going to hit anything. So Original Name just move out of the way. And well, is that all they wrote? No, Grimace is juking this out. Can he play his way? Looks like he can. Oh, the Yules into the Sunstrike. Phase shift. He's fine. Blinks out. I don't think they kill this puck. Looks like Chase is going to make the sensible choice here and go rush. With 2 dead, this is probably the game-winning play right now. And Yule Scepter for the Storm Spirit. That's bad, man. When do you ever see a Storm Spirit build a Yule Scepter? As we were saying, like, the Sven is normally considered a counter for Juggernaut with the Warcry, but Jesus, he's just looked lackluster compared to the Chase Rivers Juggernaut this game. He really, despite having the hero advantage, is just really not had the game that you would expect out of the Sven. He's died way too much, doesn't have the net worth, and well, the Juggernaut's just streaming ahead right now, almost doubling up his carry opponent from the other side of the map. Zodius is actually getting a lot of space as well on the Space Cow. He's charging around the map rather than charging heroes and just keeping up map pressure right now. He's Looking towards... I don't know what the fuck that is. More stuff? What is that? He's just got rando items. I'm sure those are rando items. I can't look. Oh! Okay, so that's a pretty major kill. Taking out the Invoker like that is just... That is a major, major kill. He's alone on the bottom lane and he gets punished for his greediness. No Aegis for being on Chase Rivers, so this game will be extended a little while yet. I'm not sure that Sweet Original Name can go high ground without the Invoker. And Grimace is so close to the Ag Scepter. It could be a game-changing item here in the next fight. Storm Spirit almost has the Kaya as well completed. In fact, there it is. Just going to give him mana cost and mana loss reduction. So does that work with Ball Lightning then? Holy shit. That's super good. Yeah, that works with Ball Lightning. Damn. That's actually pretty good on Storm Spirit. So, here we are. Game still continuing. Meteor Hammer on Exodius. This has really been the 4-position pickup. The building damage is a lot. Tornado EMP is going to hit. As the puck kind of counter-initiating. Just holding space. Well, that's a dead Crystal Maiden just in the wrong place at the wrong time. The fort will hold some of the meteor damage back. In comes DC, zipping on Chase Rivers, gets swapped out immediately by Zaccamondo. Exodius is in, he wants that booty. It is deep though, he could die here. He's disarmed the Sven, the BKB does not purge that off. For whatever reason, Ice Frog was thinking there. Chase Rivers gets X back. The Abyssal Blades the Sven, who has just been kited for the entirety of his BKB duration. Storm Spirit will get it out, even though he did get hit by the EMP. That's another hero dead. That's that was actually the puck getting killed there, and well, this could be just 2 lanes. There's the Meteor Hammer as well. Damn, that damage is actually pretty good. And Sven is going to do what he can to cleave here, but he is getting cold snapped up. He's dead. This could be the Storm Spirit as well. He uses. He's fine. He's out. So we'll see a second lane of Rax go down here, and Snowman is just going to create some space. He's going to get X'd. The boat's not going to hit the pullback. With the cold snap, Zaccamondo getting low. DC does claim that one. But he's fine. He's at 17 Bloodstone charges right now. Well, of course, is going to die to Aku Aku's right clicks. And I think that'll be where we end this skirmish. But Chase Rivers wants it. He is up onto the 3rd lane, and this could be just triple Rax here off the back of that fight. Exodius is going to drop the Meteor Hammer, do some good damage to the Rax. And, well, Snowman picks off the Kunka. And, yeah, that's just triple Rax. Fair enough. Grimace gets hit with a Sunstrike. Oh, he went the Alacrity damage speed. Well, that's boring. That's totally boring. Cataclysm is so much more fun. Now we can be Dark Moon. Oh, the defusal into the cold snap. That's a dead Sven, and GG well played, called by Nevdi. This is game over, and Sweet Original Name looking the goods. They really didn't have enough pressure there for the mid lane. The Invoker just took over things, and with the Sven not being able to get online, they take this game and go 1-0 here in the AEF Season 3 in this best of 3.